Hi there, my name is Frieder Hochheim. I'm the founder and president of Kino Flo Lighting Systems out of Burbank, California. We're at this year's 2016 Cinec trade show. I'm going to be talking about a new product that we have called the Select LED. It's a Select LED 30. We have two sizes of this, but this particular model here, the 30, is in its shape looks very familiar to our 4x4 bank. But it's very different in many respects, and that is in its color dynamics. Now, last year, we introduced this product with Kelvin tunability, everything from 2700 through 6500 Kelvin. It also had green magenta attenuation capability, so we could adjust for differences between cameras, differences between light sources. This year, we're introducing the expanded color range. So I can show that, for example, we can now actually introduce gels. So we can go through a broad range of colors, Congo blue, all the way through. So there's about 180 degrees of color, or 180 variations on color. We've also added some presets, such as, where are we here? So for instance, a candle light. Sodium vapor is one of those light sources that's always difficult to replicate when you're on the streets and you're operating under sodium vapor lights, or for instance, mercury vapor. So it's a very quick and easy way to get to a color point without having to think about what gels do I need to make this happen. Green screen, another very important feature on this, that we can go to green screen or blue screen. We can then also go into a broad range of colors. And we've put the descriptors on here. So for instance, this is medium red, bastard amber, and they follow the color wheel pretty much. So we're in the reds, going into the yellows, greens, cyan, blue, all the way into magenta. And what's very nice about this too is that the source Kelvin can also be adjusted. So if we go, say, to this dark lavender, and I go back to my source Kelvin, right now I'm tuned in around 3000 Kelvin. But I can take that source, for instance, if I were to put an HMI on this, you see how much bluer it gets. So I can actually dial in the color temperature of a specific HMI and then replicate that effect of putting a gel on it. So this is something that I think is very practical from an end user perspective. Makes this a very usable system. There are other features that are included in this, such as wireless DMX. So we can interface using Lumen Radio to a lighting desk. We'll provide the lighting, the board manufacturer, the lighting fixture profile, which can then be put into the dimmer board, and from there you can have all the functionality of this unit. Now, this unit may differ from something that you'll see in the market, and that is, for instance, we're using 2 whites and RGB. So with that, we're actually filling out a very large part of the spectrum. Very important. So for high color rendering, the more white light on both ends of the spectrum that we can work with, the less spiky the entire spectrum. So very high quality light. This menu is very easy to understand. We have dim, Kelvin, green, magenta. Then we have a gel sector and a hue angle and saturation. So Kelvin, we're going to have at 32. We go to gels, and here we have candle flame, cool white, sodium vapor, mercury, green screen, blue screen, and then we have a lot of different gels that we can dial in. What's good about this system is that you can actually see the hue angle and saturation as we change the gels. And from that, we can go to hue angle, and we can go through the entire color wheel. If I want to go quickly, I can press it. And so you can see we're going through the greens, the cyan, blue, magenta, red, yellows. And then I can go to saturation and take the saturation down and bring it back down to the original Kelvin. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. The beauty of this system is that the ballast can operate remote or on the fixture. In this case, it just simply straps on the back. There's a Velcro strap that allows you to mount it on the back of the fixture. And from there, again, you have your full functionality. You do not need a cable, and it just simplifies the system. If you do need to take the weight off the fixture, of course, you can remove this. There's a 25-foot head cable that allows you to connect it. And again, this versatility of working makes it very simple. This battery system mounts on the stand. It keeps the weight on the stand instead of putting the weight on the fixture. So a very efficient system. This particular battery is made by Dynacore. There are a number of other manufacturers that are making 26-volt batteries. And again, it's a very efficient powering system. More information is available online at www.kinoflo.com. And I welcome you to go check it out. Thanks for listening.